considering the general pace of action at the moment, which is not exactly quick, more glacial, shall we say? And there is a discussion, I know, that of concerns around people within Tuvalu who are being sort of displaced from their homes or having to move backwards because of rising sea levels. Do you think that there's more that the international community could be doing to, one, stop that from happening in the first place, and to support the people who are being or who have already been moved because of climate impacts?
Thank you. We've had a lot of setbacks with the international community. Well, not really like the communities, because in Tuvalu, when you define community, it's a friendly word, because it means that the community is your family. It's your island community, it's your family, it's your religion, it's your church groups and all. But when we talk about the international community, it's usually more related to the bigger countries and their governments, because I believe that like the communities in the bigger countries are really aware, because I can see them protesting against their governments because of the decisions that they make. The problem here is the governments. It's there's so many political decisions going on and everything, and they are not listening to their people, to their own people. Like, if they can't listen to their own people, how can they listen to us? This is also the other disappointment that I see. But what the international community can do is like put up funds and bring the funds into our communities, to our country, so that we can work on adaptation projects. It's disappointing that we are doing so many things to survive something that we never created, but this is reality. With the pace of of how things are moving right now, it's very slow, and I think like real action will only happen like in 50 years time. But we can't wait for 50 years, because in 50 years, if we don't work on adaptation programs or projects for our people to survive, in 50 years, there will be no more Tuvalu. So instead of us sitting here, we are advocating, we keep on pushing and telling the world our stories, but at the same time, we have to work and look at how or what projects work for our people, so that our communities can survive. So the international community, especially those who are not in power, I can see protests all around the world, and I appreciate those people and I love them. I just really hope that in the future, these people will be in the government because I believe that these people can make a change, and they can actually really, really, really help us, because they didn't need power to help us. They helped us as individuals protesting against their governments to transition away from fossil fuels and to use renewable energy, because I don't know, it's really disappointing every time our Tuvalu delegation prepares for COP, because there'll be a lot of briefing and a lot of hope. But then when they return back and the final document is shared, it's still the same thing. It's the same thing. The only difference is the wordings. But when you really read, it's the same thing. They just try to put some fancy phrases in all of this, but it's still the same thing. It's disappointing because it's taken 29 cops now. It's slow, but it's not like this what the speed of this, it's not good for our people, because we can't survive when we wait for this speed. No, it's a no for us. But then if only, yeah, that's what I think the international community can do. They can go into power and be the bosses and the presidents, prime ministers, the main influences of their government, and make a change and actually do more. Not for just us, but for our planet and for the future generations of this planet.